Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of Sunday Spirit. Uh, I've been trying to do this one for like almost 2 months, just between fucking work and then the holidays and then being sick for most of January. Uh, yeah, it just kind of never happened. So this also is the first side-by-side Sunday Spirit. So we have Angel's Envy. I kept the box so that I could read the stuff. So yeah, there's two different ones. There is the regular variant or regular Angel's Envy, which is bourbon finished in port wine barrels, and then there's the variant rye finished in Caribbean rum casks. The port wine one is 43.3%, and the Caribbean rum is 50%. Premium finished whiskeys. Here. Actually, this has tasting notes and stuff, so I'll leave those to the end. So yeah, I've never had this before. In the one place I've been, as some of you may know, I've been going to Indiana. And there are two locations in Indiana where I am working. And one of those locations just happens to be right across from Louisville. And one time we went out to dinner at Against the Grain, the brewery. And they have a location in some sort of baseball field or something. And and right across the street basically is Angel's Envy. So we stopped in there one night after we got something to eat, and we didn't do a tour or anything because apparently I think it was a Thursday or something. But apparently the tours fill up pretty quick, so we weren't able to do that. Plus it was close to the end of the night. I think they were closing within an hour or something of us being there. And yeah. I actually didn't pick these up there though. I did grab this glass there. I just realized. I got it's actually a cask strength glass, but I didn't get the cask strength because it was $300 a bottle. These I got at a local liquor store, and these were cheaper than they were at Angel's Envy. So yeah. Yeah, that's all I had to say. So let's and like I said, I've never had this one or any of them, so I'm gonna try to stick to smaller pours since I'm doing two of them, but you know, no promises. All right. So yeah, and it really sucks that I haven't been able to, because I really wanted to do, because I've got a couple bottles of things that I want to do for Sundays, and I really prefer to do these night before. So it's Saturday. So I do the video Saturday night and upload it that night and schedule it for the next day. What could go wrong? I'm not really going to, well, actually I can compare the two, I guess. So they basically look exactly the same. I was gonna say when I was looking down at them on the table, I was gonna say the rum one was a little bit darker, but holding them up to the light, I think this one might be a tad more like orangey something, or maybe the glass is just dirty. Can't get the water sucks here, so Even when things are clean, they're not clean. Yeah. So let's do the port wine. Yeah, it's nice. Vanilla. There is a touch of like an extra like sweetness thing in there or maybe that's. Hold on. I think that might be a little bit of coconut from the barrel. Actually, I was gonna say it might be the port wine, but I think that it's a little bit of coconut from the barrel. Yeah, leathery. Maybe a little bit of citrus kind of thing in there. Oh man, I hurt my back, so it's all like tingly now. And I want to say there's something that's kind of like dark in there, like it's like chocolate or maybe a tobacco thing. I don't know. It smells good. It smells really good though. Let's see what the rum one smells like. Ooh. Yeah. It's not overly rum, but it's enough to pretty much change the entire. Yeah, there's like it's really there's like it's like nutty kind of fucking toffee maybe. Man, that smells like fucking man, what the fuck is that? Like peanut brittle or something? I don't know. It smells really good though. Maybe a little bit of like fennel or like anise or star anise or whatever the fuck it's called. A star anise or licorice kind of thing. Yeah, you can definitely tell that this one's a little higher alcohol content because the vapors are really intense. Yeah, that fucking. That one smells really good. We'll get more into that one after we try this one. See what it tastes like. Cheers. A lot more wood in the taste. A lot more. Like very, very, very oaky. Yeah, a little more of that, like, it's kind of like a generic citrus kind of peel thing. A little bit of that coconut thing. It's way more like coconut husk. Like when you get some of the meat with a little bit of the inside of the husk on there. A little bit of that. Not getting as much vanilla as I was in the aroma. Yeah. Actually, that evolved into like way more coconut husk kind of thing. Or whatever it's called, skin. I don't know. whatever that brown stuff on the inside of the shell is. Yeah, it's weird. I was expecting something a little different than that. I kind of wish I had opened these bottles. I like opening them for the first time when I do the video, but I've learned with some of the other ones that I've reviewed on here and then had again, like a couple weeks later, or a couple months later, or whatever, that these things do open up. Yeah. That leather thing is in there as well. Little in the taste, it leans a little more band-aidy, leather band-aidy. But yeah, not really getting any sort of port wine vibes from it. It might be floating around in there, but I should have brought some water in here with me, but whatever. Let's see what this one tastes like. Cheers. Definitely getting that spicy thing. The licorice kind of fennel, star anise, whatever you want to call it. I'm not exactly sure if they all taste the same or if there's slight differences to them, but whatever. I can't remember anything these days. It's kind of similar to the aroma that there's not enough for them to overtake it or be very specific in there, but it's enough to be like, all right, this is a rye whiskey and there is something else going on here. This one in the taste has a little bit of that citrus peel like oil kind of thing to it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if I specifically said like citrus oil. I think I only said citrus peel. But yeah, it's like the peel / oil from the peel in this one as well. A little bit of a coconut thing. Man, I wish I was getting more of that like toffee, peanut brittle, whatever that thing is in here. Because it's still very, very on the nose. Yeah. It's oaky, but not as oaky as that one. Yeah. Definitely a higher ABV. Getting a little burny sensation in my mouth. This one actually, in the taste, might be a little more vanilla than this one. Even though I was getting more vanilla in the aroma on this one, and I was getting a little less vanilla in the taste. I wasn't getting as much vanilla in in the aroma as this, but I feel like I'm getting more vanilla in the taste in this one than I was in this one. It's weird. I'm going to look at the box now. All right, so bourbon finished in port wine barrels. Every batch of our bourbon is finished in specially selected ruby port wine barrels, adding subtly distinct flavor nuances that enhance the whiskey with notes of vanilla, ripe fruit, maple syrup, toast, and bitter chocolate. Holy shit. I pulled that chocolate thing. Holy shit. I see there is a fucking... I don't know if I was getting it in this one. Hold on. Holy shit. Now that I read maple syrup toast, holy fuck. Cinnamon toast crunch. Once. It's in the aroma more than it is in the taste. I can't believe I pulled that fucking chocolate thing. I'm glad I said that because I almost didn't say it. I wanted to play it safe and be like, nah, I'm just making that up. And that's why I said tobacco, because I was like, man, I was trying to like spread the blame a little bit. Be like, oh, it's just, because that's how I play. And then the rye whiskey finished in Caribbean rum casks. Our rye finished in rum casks is genuinely unique. With a 95% rye mash bill, it's aged in charred white oak barrels with other super premium ryes. But then we go one step further, finishing our rye in vintage rum casks. This marries the complex spiciness of the rye with the sweet, balanced flavors of rum. Okay, so that one didn't really say anything about the tasting notes. Well, I'm glad I can throw this box away now. So let me go back into this a little bit. Yeah, actually, I don't know if it's just because it's opened up a little bit, but on the finish, there is a distinctly rum taste to it. I don't know if I would call it out if I didn't know it was rum, but it is, knowing it's rum, it's distinctly rum. Yeah. Ooh. I think these need to just sit out a little bit. Maybe if I'm opening a new bottle, maybe I will start before I even start recording. I will open it, I will pour it, I'll let it sit for like 10 minutes or something. Because there is a wine character in here. I don't know if I would say port wine specifically, but there is a wine character, wine-ish kind of character in this one now. It might just be the oakiness, actually. I could have sworn I got something that was a little more like... Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. These are both good. I would say probably the rum is... I would prefer the rum slightly over this one, but I think they're both really good. So yeah. Do you like Angel's Envy? Have you had the Caribbean rum one? I really wanted to get the cask strength one, but I'm not fucking buying a $300 bottle of this. And maybe it's good, but I don't know. They also had I think they had another bottle there, and I think it was like a single barrel one. That one was like, that was either like 100 something or like 2 something. I don't know, but it was more expensive than I wanted to shell out. So yeah, this was fun. I'm glad I finally got to do these, and these were kind of different from what I was expecting, but very, very interesting. So yeah. Let me know if you've had these, if you enjoy these. Is there have you had like the single barrel or the cask strength, and is it worth the money? Let me know, because maybe I will pick up a bottle or something. But one day. So yeah, I hope you're doing well, taking care of yourself, taking care of each other. You can like this video if you'd like to. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram, 93lumber. That's spelled out, 93lumber. We will see you in the next one. Cheers.